Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. Day after day I'm more confused, so I look for the light in the pouring rain.
Normally the wind is blowing from the north side here in Porto Santo. Sometimes it is coming from the southwest. Then it's a different story.
Ain't that a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Here the wind is blowing from the southwest. Most of the time it's no problem. It's always good to stay on board when it starts to blow harder, especially when the wind and swell is rolling into the harbor. All the boats are moving like hobby horses.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, lekker wiebelen, hè?
Lekker wiebelen.
Here you see the white boat on the right. He started dragging and picked up his anchor. While he was pulling up his anchor, he hooked also the anchor from the blue boat on the left side. So this blue boat also started to drag. A few days later, there is a depression in the Atlantic coming our way. This is a storm called Bernard and is having more than 50 knots of wind. With such strong winds predicted, we took down our cockpit tent with solar panels. We kept our dinghy Harriman tied behind the boat in case it was needed for an emergency. However, we put big water bottles in the front to keep it from flipping over. We secured all loose things on the deck and tied some extra lines around the sails and covers. The motor is ready to turn on and we are taking turns for a watch. More we can't do. Just waiting to see what this storm will bring and hope for the best. It is still relatively calm, blowing around 20 knots, when this German gray-black boat started to drag its anchor. There's no one on board, and it's dragging towards Oblix. Fritz from Oblix could just push him away enough to let his line loose from the mooring. With his motor on, he moved out of this boat's way. Another German sailor, Hendrik, picked me up with his dinghy. With an extra line, we tied this gray-black boat to the mooring ball previously occupied by Oblix. It takes a while before who we thought was the owner came out of the bar to his boat. Actually, he's the son of the owner who's in Germany, and he had no idea about what to do with this boat. Again, this is where the sailing community really helps out.
There's another boat moving, floating around there. The harbor master is floating around. Jonathan is gonna help Fritz. His anchor. Boat is helping them again. Ship broke in the back there. Michael is waiting for the mooring. I think Fritz is going back to the mooring. Fritz back on the mooring. Gonna get an extra line. Jonathan is still helping Fritz. It's blowing 21 knots now. Still quiet, it's gonna be blowing probably 50, that's what they say. He's busy with the lines. getting Hendrik back in his dinghy so he can go back to his boat. Black boat is still not anchored. Still not anchored. Another lap. Still not anchored. They put some bumpers on the side, so I think they will go onto the wall. And Michael is already on the wall, so he can catch the lines. See how that looks. It's right there at the wall now. So we will be all happy. At least he's not dragging anymore then. And they move again.
A little later, we see the gray-black boat moving to the other harbor wall.
Michael back on board.
Yeah. Community in action once again.
Yeah. Fritz back on the mooring.
Yeah. We got the big German boat on the fishing pier. So his anchor wasn't gonna work. He kept trying to anchor and it was just dragging. So.
Too small of an anchor.
Yeah.
Only blowing 20 knots.
Yeah.
Supposed to be 50. So.
We'll see what happens.
Gaat steeds harder waaien. 32 knopen. Iedereen doet surfen een beetje. In de swell. Daar ligt het zwarte bootje nou.
This was not a good spot either, so he got towed away backwards.
Another black gray boat. It's getting towed away.
They put him into the corner of the harbor. 36. 30.
Gotta be stronger. See a lot of people on there.
Back on what's going in.
You won't keep. Ligt nu achteraan op anker, vlak bij de rotsen. Dus ik denk dat hij zo een keertje tegen de rotsen klapt.
We are keeping in contact with neighbors. Everybody is still okay. Waves are coming over the harbor wall.
De zwel. Kopjes. Hopla, hopla. Break is coming into the harbor. Splashing against the wall. day is still young. There's more to come.
We blijven hem de zonnepanelen naar beneden.
Ja. It's going out again. Pilot boat with the waves.
Oh, she's actually going to go out.
No.
It's blowing harder now, around 30 to 35 knots. Other boats on the wall also got towed away. The swell coming into the harbor is increasing.
Surfing in the harbor. We need a ruitenwissertje. Next boat gonna pull off the wall. Ah, he's going by himself. While other boats are surfing. Surfing the boats. Right. Black gray boat still not on the rocks, and the sun is back like a banana.
The wind increased and also turned more to the north, so the swell became less.
Rainbow.
The wind is blowing harder and harder. Luckily, it turned more to the northwest. We saw up to 62 knots on our wind meter. Other boats saw it up to 70. This boat is leaving the harbor and went outside, motoring back and forth for the rest of the night.
The morning after. The sun is shining. The wind is 10 till 20 knots. So back to normal again. The damage of the night. There's a lot of flip dinghies. That one, that one, that one. That one. The black boat is still floating. There was one dinghy lost at the beach there. Then up the rocks. Our dinghy is still good.
All the flessen elkaar erin, hè?
Yeah,
All the bottles are in the back. They moved.
they moved. We are putting them in the front, but they moved to the back. Bimini from the neighbors. They had a bimini on. It's gone now.
Hey, de ANWB van het water. Your best friend.
Community in Action Day.
Oh, well.
Yeah, a lot of flip dinghies.
Flip dinghies, lost outboard.
We played flip dinghy bingo yesterday.
Dinghy bingo.
We won.
Dat lijkt een beetje meer als een periscope dan een mountainboard motor. Rabbit goes in the hole, around the tree, and back out the hole.
En 5 uur slapen, hè?
Hang on. Flip, going. Grab it there. Here we go. Up. There we go. Up the cup. Girl power.
Heel verder dingen weer.
A lot of motion.
Oh, power!
We were towing flip dinghies back and forth to the dock for a freshwater rinse, and then back to their boats to get the outboards running again.
We've got Jet on board. Her outboard was flipped in the water. Hey! Starten en lopen! Oh! Motor is running again! Motor 2 running! Woohoo!
A few days later, we are rudely interrupted from our sleep. A boat on anchor has dragged onto the rocks behind us.
Okay, we've got a new situation here. There's a boat on the rock. We've got a little bit southwest. It's in the middle of the night. It's early in the morning. It's getting nice. It's not low tide yet.
With dinghies from several yachts, we're tying lines to the winches of 4 boats and tried to winch pull this boat off the rocks. It was getting to be low tide, so no change, but we tried to keep him from banging onto the rocks for almost 2 hours. Then the pilot boat came out to help.
Went almost through the line.
While the pilot boat was pulling, he bumped against a trimaran.
And it starts raining again, of course. Catamaran is moving, so he can pull harder. So he's not getting into the catamaran, the trimaran is it?
After a half an hour of pulling, the boat finally came loose.
Uh-oh.
While he got towed away, this boat also bumped into the catamaran. The boats that were pulling on the lines went like a catapult forwards after it came loose. Our neighbors bumped into another boat and damaged the wind pilot.
Stop! A big clusterfuck.
They towed the boat to the wall, but it was taking on water. They towed him later into the marina where yet another boat got damaged. Later we learned that the root cause of this whole problem was that this boat's anchor chain had broke. This was his anchor chain. He was motoring around for 1 hour and then his motor died. While drifting towards the rocks, first he crashed into obelisks, breaking off the bowsprit. It took more than 2 hours with a lot of people to get him off the rocks. 5 other boats got damaged in this process.
Give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll.